G'day everyone, Goober here with another Torchlight Infinite Season SS6 video. If you're unaware, I have been running a community event for the last few weeks where I have a bunch of goals that people can complete. I haven't updated this in a little while, but it's I'm giving away for $25 Australian dollar gift cards to people that complete some objectives. I just wanted to highlight a player that when I was creating all of the milestones and stuff for this, Boom Moto is quite horrible this season. So in this instance, getting Boom Moto to 1,000 seemed impossible on the leaderboards. And definitely 2,000 seemed very impossible. So I gave a little bit more points for Boom Moto doing things. Path of the Brave, Boom Moto 25 for getting Path of the Brave 5 instead of 10 like every other class. Uber Bosses, Boom Moto's a little bit more. I didn't expect anyone to do really well on Boom Moto. However, there was one player in the Discord who surprised me, and that was Nione. So, when I was theory crafting the noble skills for Boom Moto, I made comment that Split Shot and Spider Egg might be really good, and Nione went ahead and got it to 31.5 billion DPS, which, if you've been following Boom Moto at all this season, that is actually an insane amount of damage. I have seen a Billy clip where someone gets 1 trillion, but that was a 5-second clip, and I don't know anything else about that build. So I'm going to load up this build code, see what Nione was using, and see how they came to get 31.5 billion DPS with the ability to farm deep space. So this is when they were level 99. They actually did end up getting level 100, which is quite crazy. Looking at the gear, we have a Fiend Crown with Aura Effect. That shouldn't be that expensive. 11 Flame Elementium, so quite reasonably priced. A Warden's Breastpin. This is probably worth a little bit. There's none. That's how much it's worth. 4,500 for that one, or 400 for that one. So that one's probably not much of a, yeah, it's 200 Flame Elementium. So that's the main one. 99%. I think by default it caps at 80% or 60% or something. So that is quite nice. Onto the belt. I mean, it's 3 tier zeros. It's okay. You can craft better quite easily of this stuff, especially chance for minions to do double damage. You could get that up quite a bit with a tier 0. The other one, ES, adds 59 to 73 physical damage to minions' attacks. I guess that is where you get that now. It used to be on a relic. And the weapon, using isomorphic arms to add extra physical to the minions. So with this weapon, the adds physical damage to the gear applies to the minion. Additional damage to life applies to the minion. Attack speed and minion attack speed, both of those apply to the minions, which is pretty cool. Because of isomorphic arms, it converts the attack speed, and then they gain the minion attack speed. They don't get that one twice. Crit strike damage and physical damage, all of that is directly applied to the minion. Plus 4 splits, it's quite nice. Onto the boots. Converts all the erosion damage in the world to taken to lightning damage. So I guess they don't need erosion res. Is that right? Yep. They don't need erosion res, because it's all getting converted to the other stats. That's pretty smart. I didn't think of that. +2 minion skill levels, movement speed, minion damage, and sub resistances. Ooh, excuse me. Armor damage mitigation for minions with crit strike damage that is converted to minions through the Warden's Breastpin. Active skill level onto the chest, aura effect. Again, armor damage mitigation pan and some other stuff there. So pretty reasonable gear, but nothing too insane. Honestly, could they do Showdown 20? Probably not. I don't think I have. They did 15, which is still quite impressive on Charge Moto, to be honest. I'll check the leaderboards in a minute, but I think all of the booms that did well aren't actually playing Boom Moto hero trait, as Andre said in the video. So crit strike rating, minion crit strike damage, minion crit strike damage, crit strike rating, Warden's Breastpin, eat your heart out. That is awesome. Again, crit strike damage, minion, crit, 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 all the crit, crit, crit in the world. And crit, 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 crit. So that's where you get all the crit for Boom Moto, I guess. Pack Spirits, it's just showing farming Pack Spirits. Main skill, we have Activation Medium Rhythm, 0.2 seconds. That's pretty much mandatory. You can always go a 0.5 and then work your way towards a 0.2. All the splits for the Spider Egg. So Spider Egg, where does it say? After minions are summoned by the supported skill, activate self-destruct protocol. They will split into two parts. The split quantity is affected by splits, so projectile splits. This splits twice. On the weapon was another 4, so it's just splitting like crazy. Steamroll, mechanical mod, and yep. Dark Gate with preparation. Machine Army with preparation. Blink with quick mobility. Vulnerability with Terrain of Malice. Precise projectiles for additional damage. Precise Fearless. Precise Weapon Amp. And Precise Elemental Res. Obviously, if they had Precise Seal Conversion, they could do this a little bit better. But, I mean, they did exceptionally well for Boom Moto this season. So, main skills supported by level 20 wind projectiles and crit strike damage as well. So this is now a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 link instead of a 5 link. They have got 100 energy not used, which is kind of interesting. They might be able to do something there. Onto the slates and the hero traits. So isomorphic arms, so everything on that awesome weapon was applying to the minions. Machinist, we've gone with the tankier version, kinetic conversion. You can always go with the burning aggression if you want more damage. Boss for +1 minion troop. And that's the skills. Onto Warlock. Off the beaten track is pretty much mandatory for most builds. Onto the slates. +1 synthetic troop level. Converts physical damage taken to a random elemental damage. I wonder how many of those he's got. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 80% of physical damage taken is converted to elemental damage. They did have 88% Is it on this as well? No. They had 88% all res, so that's quite a lot of mitigation there. Minus additional elemental damage taken, so very tanky from the slates as well. Mighty Guard with Synthetic Troop on that. So that's the talents, that's the gear, the soul candles we covered, the skills, and the hero traits. So very nice to see someone actually succeed with Boom Moto this season. I say succeed as in they've succeeded for Boom Moto. It's a far cry off other classes, but considering what they've achieved, that's quite incredible. So the highest Boom Moto clear is 16. Can't see what they were doing. Projectile splits, so maybe they were doing Spider Egg, but they've given up. The next best one deleted their character, so yeah. Boom Moto's not in a good place. Let's have a look at Ordrak for Boom Moto. 2963 looks impressive, but it's not because that's not using Boom Moto. That's hidden. Toto. That's the guy that removed all his stuff. Deleted. Hidden. Then it goes down to 1200. I think they are playing... yeah. Automoto on Boom Moto. So, yeah. Considering all of this, Nione would be pretty much top of the leaderboard for actual Boom Moto this season. That's all I wanted to do. Just a quick highlight for the best Boom on season SS6 that I have seen. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.